chase and truth seeking go hand in hand. Like I'm a
I
middle
cannot.
class.
Your voice broke up. I couldn't hear you.
Am I audible now?
Go ahead.
So my question is that can the pleasure chase and truth seeking go hand in hand? Like I'm a middle class man from India who is seeking money to stabilize life, but have is attracted to truth as well. Truth inspires me. So can both
So,
go?
but why? Hang on. See, why do you separate money from truth in this particular example? So you need money unless you're willing to beg on the street, which is fine. But unless you're willing to do that, which it doesn't sound like you are, um, do you need money to survive?
Yes.
Okay, so that's a truth, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true.
And so what happens is that people turn truth into spirituality, which is what you're doing. You're putting money in this practical, worldly, material box, and you're putting truth in the spiritual box. And because you've been banged over the head with the incense carrying swamis and the gurus and the pundits who walk around saying money is bad, money is evil, thou shalt not chase materialism, and all these things. Therefore, in response to that conditioning, you put truth in the spirituality box. Truth is this pure thing, and money is this impure thing, and never shall they meet. That's what you have done. Okay, but in actuality, if you can get over that conditioning by realizing the fact that truth is the only thing there is. In fact, the thing that is not true is spirituality. Spirituality is the materialism. Because if you listen to people talk about meditation, they talk about how long they meditated. They have meditation competitions. They talk about which guru they go with and what color yoga mat they do and how many hours they did that week. And they talk about my guru is better than your guru. They talk about, well, I like his speeches, I don't like your guy's speeches because they're no good. That's material. That is no different. In fact, that's even worse. Because at least if someone says, my shirt is more expensive than your shirt, at least that is honest, because it is openly material. There's no charade there. There's no camouflaging there. Okay, but spirituality is supposed to be this godly thing, right? Which is pure and proper, and the right way to be. But that's all materialistic. So actually, the thing that needs to be gotten rid of first is spirituality, not money. Because you think chanting is going to feed your stomach? You think chanting and giving money to the church and the temple and dropping money in the whatever that plate they pass around in the church, and giving to the poor, is that going to feed your children? That's not going to feed anybody. So your reality, the way that you live, that's the truth. You need money to survive unless you're willing to beg. Therefore, how to get money, that's also a truth. So truth is the only truth is the only practical thing there is. It is spirituality that is not practical. It is spirituality that is materialistic. It is self-help that is not practical. It is self-help that is materialistic. All those things are, my shirt is more expensive than your shirt. My car is nicer than your car. All of the self-help and spirituality is guilty of that, not the money. But yes, if someone says, I have more money than you, and they want to make that competition, fine. Obviously, that's materialistic and salacious. But that's no more salacious than the guru fighting and the which books do you read? And I read this one twice, and you only read it once, and I found this quote over here, and you found that one over there. That's no different. But at least the pure materialism is pure. Spirituality is impure. That's the answer to your question.
Thank you, doctor. Thanks a lot.